So remember, this class is being recorded. So if you don't have the option to wake up and to receive the class directly, you can see it later on. Okay, so here's my presentation for today's class. I hope you guys have rested enough. And we have two topics. First, the name of this unit, which is what's on your mind? Interesting question. A lot of people, a lot of scientists have asked this question. What about number two? Identifying definitions. This is pretty easy, but sometimes we forget how to recognize it, okay? So this is another part of this unit. Interesting, because you can see a lot of in this case, we can consider this one as neuron, you know. And to continue with this, I have prepared this one, this part for you. Presume. Actually, we have the definition here, but how about the examples? You can read it by yourself. Assume or suppose that something is the case of the basis of probability. It's interesting that thinking that we can presume something. We can presume, in some cases, objects, right? In this case, or people as well. Here's my example, the first one. The law presumes innocence until guilt can be proved. That's a reality, right? That person cannot be guilty until what? The detective or the lawyer presents the evidence. So we need to be very concentrated for this, because we cannot presume just because, I think. No, you have to prove it, right? And the other one, I presume that the man had been exactly escorted from the building. So interesting fact, guys, because you have the way to presume people and objects or circumstances. It depends the context. Okay, is there any question so far? Are we good? Yes? Okay. Hey, what happened? Okay. Good morning, Charlie. Celeste, excellent. Thank you for joining. All right. How about this? This is part of the vocabulary, okay? Entity. So what's the meaning of this? You can see it well. With distinct existent. Have you ever asked about this word? Well, if you don't manage, if you don't get at reading the definition, here's my examples. Church and empire were fused in a single entity, right? At the end of different eras, they were fused as a one, forming one in this case, or in the last time. How about the second one? Before the Second World War, Germany was one entity, then it became two, and now it's a single entity again. So this is a clearer example, right? If you didn't get at the beginning. Some companies, they fused and then they separate, becoming in one entity, or becoming the two ones just in one. It's interesting. You can use it, this word. Okay. Let's continue with the next slide. Next slide. Vast. I have written only the unfamiliar words, okay? In case you don't know them. All right. which means of very great extent or quantity, immense of great area. Okay, interesting. Let me see. Everything good, okay. The explorers set out across, I can see, wait. Across the vast desert. I'm going to help you. Set out means start a journey. When you begin a journey, it could be short or long, it depends. The explorers set out across the vast desert. Remember, it's talking about gray area. So you don't have you can't see when that area is going to end. Like desert, like the ocean, in different areas. So right now, who can help me with to create a new one using this word, vast? Who can give me a hand with this one? Let's see if you are ready to use it. Okay, Abby says, we went through the vast forest, to get the village. Yes, another way to use this word. Excellent, well done, Abby. I like it. Imagine that we have different options to use this word. We have another one. Let's see. We have a vast expanse of cultivated land. Yes, for farmers. In fact, yes, you can use it as well. Excellent, girls. Okay, one more. I think one more. It's left. Underlying. Underlying. It's familiar for you? Is this one familiar with you? Which means below the surface. Cause in factor at the root of something. Remember, this word belongs to something that is in the root of something. For example, the gardener lifted away what? A slab of grass with some of the underlying soil. When these people are cutting, or they are trying to clean up certain plants, certain different flowers, so they need to cut it out, and then they take away, or they lift. In this case, they lifted away, and he found that slab of grass. That is the surface of something. Is the root of something. Remember. In this case, we can use it. Underlying soil is talking about the earth, the ground, exactly. Good. So far, so good? Okay, we have another one. Yep, okay. Radiators of vast power. Excellent. We can use it as well. Thank you, Semena. Very good. And Melly, let's see. Okay, let's get into the reading comprehension. Specifically page 161. Let's do this quickly. Let's see. Choose the best answer. What is the reading mainly about? What is this reading mainly about? How memory works? How the mind works? What do you think? They look like, but not at all. How mind works, mind reading, or how our emotions are processed. Interesting fact, because we can find a lot of things. Okay, most of you say it's letter B or D. It's between them, B or D. In that case, the most suitable option is letter B for number one. Letter B. How mind? Yes. Thank you, Melly. Is that one, how the mind works. Because remember, some scientists, they just discover how this really works. And they thought in a different way, but now they realize that this is different. Number 2, in line 11, what happened to that? In line 11, piece of flesh. Flesh is talking about, remember, it's part of your body. Your body refers to the heart, mind, brain, or body. Yes, it's part of the body, but that option, it depends, right? It depends. What do you guys think? In this case, it's not body. I will give you a hint. It's not body. It's between A, B, or C, okay? Just helping you. Letter C, you say letter C. It could be that. Yes, it's that one, letter C. It's talking about the brain. Remember. Good. Number 3, which of these statements is not true? Wow, we have a statement here. Self-awareness develops around, letter B, the prefrontal cortex affects, or letter C, the prefrontal cortex is located at the back, or the last one. Memories depend on the connections. Be careful, because this one is not true. Something that it cannot be found in the story. In other words, 3. Okay, Andrea Guzman says is 3 for her. How about the rest? Prefrontal cortex. Is that one, guys? Number 3. You can find that one between line 30 up to 32. Yes, it's that one, Andrea Guzman. Excellent. And Melissa, yes. You don't have to doubt. It's that one. Okay, it's that one. Letter C, the prefrontal cortex is located at the back of the brain. So that is not mentioned, or that is not true in this case. Okay, did you guys copy this? Okay, wait. There is interference. All right. I'm going to erase this to continue. Okay, welcome to the ones who just connected. Okay. This doesn't give me the option, but I did it. Okay. Number 4, the word corresponding in line 71 is closest in meaning to. It's closest in meaning to sending, changing, powerful, related. Be careful with this one. Number 4. I know this, probably this is the easiest. Okay, let's see, what do we have? What we have here? Yes, Michelle, Andrea Guzman, that one is letter D, is related. Yes, Abby, exactly, it's related, please. Underline or circle. Thank you. How about number 5? Why don't most people have memories of what happened before they were 3 years of age? Interesting question, right? Have you ever wondered this before? It's because of this. Letter A, the prefrontal cortex is not developed, or letter B, early memories disappear, or the part of the brain that forms memories is not fully developed. Number 5, discussing number 5. What do you think? Andrea Guzman, Meli, yes, you are right. You both are right. It's letter C. It's because the part of the brain that forms memory is not fully developed. That is why. That is why we can't remember when you were or when I was 2 years. Okay. Let's continue. Need to erase this. Okay, we're done. Number 6 and 7. Where is the activity center for negative emotions? Interesting question. It could be letter A in the amygdala, in the hippocampus, or in the left prefrontal cortex, or in the right, the other one. Exactly. Thank you, Kylie. How about the rest? What do you guys think? We're number 6. Let me see. Letter number 6, right? I'm sorry, yes, letter C. In that case, you're close. Number 5, wait. Number 5, Abby, was, if I'm not wrong, number 5, letter C, okay? Take notes. Number 5, letter C. Okay, in this case, Kylie, I'm sorry, it was the other one. Number 6 is letter D again, in the right prefrontal cortex, okay? Yes, Melly, you got it. Number 7, according to researcher Richard Davidson, what helps people shift away from a negative state of mind? Meditation and relaxation, memory retention techniques, changing facial expressions, or being conscious. This is a researcher. Most likely, let's see. Number 7, right? Yes, is that one. Andrea Guzman is the other one. It's the first one. In that case, yes, got it. You got it. Abby and Melissa, yes, Andrea Guzman right now. Is letter A, meditation and relaxation. Yes, those ones. Okay, you can copy, guys, these ones. We need to continue. All right. Everything good? Nice. No problem. You got it. Okay. I want to speak shortly about this. Reading skill, identifying definitions. This is not difficult to understand, but in case, writers always, most of times, writers often define potentially unfamiliar vocabulary because they want you to learn, because that is why, remember, in different texts, different articles, this can be done in a variety of ways. Sometimes a definition follows words like, you can recognize with these words, with these phrases. It's like words like is, are, or, means, is defined as, is called, another way to say, right? And it's a type of. Those words and more than these ones, you can recognize, and you can, the writer is giving a definition. So this is important, right? Underline it always, because you are going to use it in the following page, most likely. Okay, this is my recommendation for you guys. Or sometimes you can find them between parentheses, or dash, or dashes, between comma and or commas. A definition may be provided within a text or at the end of a text. Like this, these books bring a lot of definitions and a lot of unfamiliar words that you can recognize them at the end or when you are reading at the same time. You can see at the bottom of different pages and you will find a lot of words. And wow, you realize I didn't know this. I didn't know that the writer was talking about this after reading this, right? Or the definition. Okay, let's continue. Any questions about this? Definitions, identifying definitions? No, right? Are we good? Let me know. If no, I can know. Yes. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Michelle. Okay. In this part, I need 3 volunteers, please. Who can help me with these ones? We need to drag or match certain words that mean what you have here. For example, short term, sight, smell, sound, taste, and the outer layer of the brain. Number 1, memory takes many different forms. The broadest categories of memory are, yes, here they gave us a keyword. The first one is short term. Yes, Guzman. Thank you, Meli. I know you are participating, no problem. You can do it as well. You can write the answer. Yes, Abby. The first one is short term because it gives us the idea of long term at the end. So you can recognize it, that they are talking about that. Thank you. Before we can make memories, we need to perceive and process information. The part of the brain responsible for information processing and sensations is the cerebral cortex. What is this? The outer layer or the sight smell? Reading skill. Are you sure? Yes, it's that one, letter C. Thank you for those ones. In that case, it's letter C. Just fix it, okay? Thank you. And the last one, as you know, specialized parts of the cortex receive input from or senses. Is the other one, is letter B. A, C, and B. Those would be the answers, A, C, and B. Okay. Thank you, guys. Hey, you are awesome on this. All right. I'm going to erase this. Please copy quickly. Okay. We're good. Okay, in this case, I need 7 volunteers, please. 7 volunteers. Or do you prefer I choose them? Okay. Meli, can you be in charge of one of these, please? Let's see. Kylie, help me with number 2. Melissa, number 1, please. Kylie, number 2. Kayla, please do me a favor. Look for number 3. Look for the answer of number 3. Michelle, number 4, please. I'm talking about memory. Monica, hello. Number 5, please. Monica. Nicole, help me with this one. Number 6. And Pablo, please do me a favor. Look for the answer of number 7. Let's see. When you have them, let me know, please. Okay. So we have to write in this case what I'm going to tell you as you like. Okay, Melissa, she did it. Let's see, let's verify this. She says, it's a state of being awake and aware. Yes, it's pretty easy, that one. Last class we saw it, or the previous class than the last one. What about self-awareness? In this story, it talks about this. How we can recognize this is self-awareness. The author mentioned it before. This word, mention it into the story. Kylie, okay, letter B. But, we need to write the definition in this case. Okay. Number 1, part B. Your mind and your thoughts. You can find that the answer between line 7 and line 8. Yes, it's that one. How about number 2? Who is in charge of number 2? Okay, let's see. I'm going to give you a hint. You can find that one between line 26 up to 27, the definition. Number 2, between line 26 up to 27. Okay, so it's the ability to think about yourself. In that case, if you can write, or if not, oh, okay, Kylie. Okay, Melissa, please, you can write what I'm going to say, please. Is the ability to think about yourself and how you are feeling. It's the ability to think about yourself and how you're feeling. That is number 2, self-awareness. It's when we think about ourselves. Okay. Can you? Yes. Ah, yes, thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, wait. I'm going to allow you to speak if you want. Okay, next time. Thank you, Kylie. I didn't know that you meant like that, about that. Number 3. Who has number 3, please? Prefrontal cortex. How we can define that one? Between lines 30 or 30 up to 32. Prefrontal cortex. Yes, thank you, Michelle. How about number 3? Who has number 3? You can use the microphones, guys. Don't be shy. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's compare these 3. It's a region of your brain just behind your forehead. Okay, we can summarize this. Okay, we can classify like this. Is the region of your brain, it's a region of your brain just behind your forehead. It's a region of your brain just behind your forehead. Okay. Aha, it's the other one, Kayla. In this case. Okay. Did you get it? Yes, thank you. Before, just behind your forehead. Exactly. The forehead, remember, is this. When you touch, is upon your eyes, eyelids. Let's see, memory. Michelle says it's the faculty to store information. Yes, faculty to store, remember, to get information, to store information. And remember it. Thank you. Okay. So we don't have much time. We need to do this super fast. Okay. But who has number 5? Okay, I'm going to write this because of time, okay? A cell that is part of the brain. Okay. That helps form long term and short. Okay. Long, here it is. And short. Okay, just in case. Okay, this is number 5. Number 6. Who has number 6? Oh, I'm sorry. That was the other one. This one was the other one. This one. Yes. Sorry. Number 6. Number 6 is this one that I just wrote here. Is the part of the brain. Okay, and wait. I'm going to erase it. It's better. Number 6 is the part of the brain that helps long and short term. Okay. And number 5. Number 5 is a cell that is part of the nervous. That is part of nervous system. Okay. And number 7, mature, fully developed. Simple as that. Okay. We have them. Sorry for because I delighted at this. But this is number 5, 6, and 7. Number 6 is the part of the brain that helps. Okay, guys, we need to hurry up. You can copy only the initial words or the middle of the definition because of time. Yes, that's right, I did it. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. I was writing so fast, that's why I forgot it. Thank you. Okay, did you guys copy this? Good. Yes, number 6, number 5, yes, a cell that is part of the nervous system. Number 6, the part of the brain that helps for long term and fully develop is the seven one. Okay, let's continue. Because of time. Okay, who has number 1? In this case, we need to use the vocabulary. Russians invasion of British researcher named Tony Busan. From Busan's what? Number 7. In that case, part A is perspective. Yes, it's that one. Thank you. It's perspective. Number 2. Let's see. No matter how weak you are a student. Transform. Yes, it's transform. Thank you. Number 3. Your mental ability and help you memorize. Thank you, Melly. Number 3 is, yes, in that case is the other one. Remember, amount information is vast, Abby, yes, vast, number 3. Number 3, yes. Okay, and number 4. Number 4 is underlying, the outward of new ideas. Yes, underlying, number 4. Number 5 is that drawing, but the map you are made to, in that case is visualize. Number 5, you made to visualize. Yes, visualize. Z-E at the end, yes. And the last one, who has the last one? The information clearly later as you look at the mind map again and again. You is when you reinforce, yes, Melly, is that one, reinforce the information. You are not sure, but you are sure, but you want to reinforce that in some cases. Okay, please copy this. Number 1, perspective. 2, transform. 3, vast. 4, underlying, visualize, and reinforce. Okay, almost 2 minutes. I know we can reach it. All right, last part, definitions here. Who has the best one? Ah, thank you, Abby. Thank you, Kai. It is flexible. Yes, number 1 is flexible. Flexible, it's talking about flexible. Object or material can be bent. If you, that something is true, you think it's true, but are not certain. Presume, yes, Kylie. Thank you, Abby. It's presume. Number 3, a or an is something that exists separately from other things. 3, yes, entity. In that case, they were one or they were two or more and they separated. 4, of a person or group is their health, comfort, yes, is welfare. Welfare. Thank you, guys and girls. In this case, most of you are girls. Thank you. Yes, okay. Number 1 is flexible. Object or material can be bent, remember. And if you presume, you suppose, right? You suppose. An entity is something that exists separately from other things. And the welfare, it relates to health, comfort, and happiness. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Melly, for giving me a hand. Thank you so much. I appreciate your effort for all of you. Okay, I'm going to raise this. Is there any question? No? Okay, we're going to stop here, guys. Thank you so much for your participation, for getting connected, and please send the homework to me as soon as possible, as you finish. Okay, have a good day and enjoy your weekend. Sleep well.